First, they want to cancel Thanksgiving. Now, CNN's Jake Tapper claims Christmas is probably not going to be possible based on Dr. Fauci's latest recommendations. At what point is enough enough? Last week, I covered New York and New Jersey's increased limits on gatherings. I put the video link in the description below. Now we have a few more states like Oregon, who just actually added additional restrictions on gatherings and Thanksgiving, which limits gathering to just 6 people. I wonder if those same restrictions will apply to the anarchists and Antifa that have continued to destroy the city of Portland. Now we also have the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. They've added the safe at home restrictions, which basically limit everything. We'll dive into this article shortly. It is pretty insane. One of the new rules states all indoor gatherings and events involving people from more than one household are prohibited. That's in public or private spaces. I also wanted to touch base on the Moderna vaccine, which is reporting about a 95% effective rate against COVID in early analysis. This would be the second vaccine in the US with high success rates. Please take a second to subscribe and like the video. I'm trying to post new content daily. And as always, all videos, images, and articles discussed during today's video are in the description below. So let's move on to this short clip of CNN's Jake Tapper. Christmas is probably not going to be possible.
Happening. We've got to get the vaccine, it's got to be deployed, and we can't abandon fundamental public health measures. You can approach a degree of normality while still doing some fundamental public health things that synergize with the vaccine to get us back to normal.
So not until the second or third quarter of 2021, though. Christmas is probably not going to be possible.
Yeah,
All right, let's pause that. So, I mean, I can almost see a smile on Jake's face there. Let's take a look at, let's take a peek here at this article. This is from the Daily Mail. It's basically goes into what we just saw on video. It says CNN host Jake Tapper suggested Christmas won't be possible for Americans on his show on Sunday as he interviewed Dr. Fauci, who confirmed COVID restrictions will last well into next year. You know, there's more and more states, as I covered in the intro, that are just putting in some of these pretty extreme restrictions. Like, for example, this is an article again from the Daily Mail, where the Oregon County Commissioner vows to hold Thanksgiving dinner for as many family and friends as she can find, as she refuses to stick to the strict stay-at-home order and the 6-person limit on gatherings. Don't exactly know who she is other than a incoming chairwoman of the Clackamas Board County of Commissioners. Anyway, you know, with Oregon imposing these 6-person limits, and then you have Philadelphia here. This is directly from city of Philadelphia. These have been one of the more restrictive restrictions that I've seen come out recently. So basically, the following business and activities are not allowed. High school and colleges must move to online instruction only, with the exception of clinical instruction for students in health sciences. Indoor dining at restaurants and other food services, takeout, delivery, and outdoor dining may continue. Additional restrictions on outdoor dining detailed below. Theaters, including movie theaters and other performance spaces, closed. Bowling alleys, arcades, and game spaces closed. Museums closed. Libraries closed. Casinos closed. Recreational activities and youth sports closed. Any other community groups closed. Anything fun, basically. Gym and indoor exercise classes closed, except outside exercise groups may continue. Senior day services, adult daycare centers must remain closed. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, is any of this enforceable? Is it legal? Is it constitutional? All right, now I just wanted to touch on the last thing here. This Reuters article. It covers the Moderna vaccine, and it's basically at a 95% effective rate. Great news, especially for those elderly with pre-existing conditions. This can be very comforting, especially with the rise in coronavirus over the past couple of weeks. Although that kind of coincides with the lack of rise in flu, so I'm gonna have to dig into that a little further. But this article basically covers 95 infections among trial participants who received the vaccine or placebo. Only 5 infections occurred in the volunteers who received the vaccine, which was administered in 2 shots, 28 days apart. So, and they go on to say the vaccine is really the light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, Dr. Fauci, the top U.S. Infection disease expert, said he encouraged Americans not to let their guard down and continue washing your hands and being vigilant about social distancing. So this is great news about Moderna. Hopefully we'll see a few more, vaccines come out. Again, this is now number 2 of the high success rate vaccines that are being fast tracked by the Trump administration. I'm hoping they're safe and effective, and that's about it. And again, all the articles and videos are in the description below, and I always encourage everyone to check them out on their own. And if you can, hit that like and subscribe. See you later.